Namaste everyone, welcome to today's practice. Today's practice is around yoga for obesity. So for today's practice we'll go through mudras, pranayamas and asanas, which will help you to generate more energy through your body, and also if weight loss is your goal, it will help you to get started into that practice as well. If you have not practiced yoga before, take the practice really slowly. All the asanas, I will do the asanas for 3 breaths, but if you are practicing regularly, you can do the same asanas for 5 to 10 breaths, and you can increase the intensity of each asana or breath based on your practice. But if you're a beginner, I would really recommend take it slowly, step by step. So come in most comfortable sitting posture. You could be cross legs. If you need a little bit more support on your back, feel free to get your back onto the wall, but one thing you want to focus on throughout the practice is having your spine in good alignment. You don't want to be leaning too forward or too back. Make sure your spine is nice and long. Take the support of the wall. If you need, have your legs out straight or cross legs, whatever is more comfortable. And we'll start with today's mudra and meditation. So today we will go in Agni Mudra or fire hand gesture. Bringing your ring finger in, pressing your thumb gently on your ring finger, your index finger and middle finger touch together, and resting your hands on your knees. So the Agni Mudra helps to bring in more vitality. It increases the energy of fire in your body, which helps you increase your digestion, increase your energy, and also henceforth it helps in weight loss as well. So coming into energy mudra, just bringing your body into center. Concentrate on your breathing. So as you inhale and exhale, make yourself more aware of your breathing. As you inhale, fill your lungs to its maximum capacity. Roll your shoulders back, creating more room in your chest. And as you exhale, shoulders drop and keep exhaling. Squeeze your belly in. Breathe out, exhale, exhale, exhale. Breathing in, belly rises up first, moving up, shoulders drop back, creating more room in your lungs. Keep breathing in, and as you exhale, shoulders drop, gently resting through your lungs, and squeeze your belly in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you exhale. Now take a moment to just sink into your breath, and I will chant the mantra for today, which is the complete mantra. It is in Sanskrit, but I have linked the meaning and the English translation of the mantra. If you know the mantra, you can chant with me, or if you have a little prayer that you like to do before the practice, do that. Poornam-adah, poornam-idam, poorna-aat, poornam-udachyate, poornasya, poornam-aadaaya, poornam-evaa, vashishyate. Hari Om. Shaantih, shaantih, shaantih. Namaste everyone, welcome to the practice.
So let's begin with a warm-up. Coming in your cross-leg positions, hands resting on your knees. As you inhale, tuck your chin in, curling through your spine as much as you can. And as you exhale, coming up, and inhale, rolling in again, chin tucks in, and exhale, chin slightly comes up and forward. Throughout the movement, remember to keep your hands gently rested on your knees so that you can get that extra stretch as you curl back. You can do the same movement with your legs stretched out as well. Just remember to keep your toes pointed in towards you. Throughout every asana, you want to be very much aware of how your every body part is. So for here, you want to be very active in your toes, all the way from your toes to your tip of your head. From here, coming on top of your mat, tailbone tucked in, shoulders pushed back, keeping your spine flat. As you exhale, tuck your chin in, curling through your spine. Imagine someone is pulling you up towards the sky. Inhaling, lift up, keeping your elbows locked. And as you exhale, curling through the spine again. Continue the movement as you inhale and exhale. And if you want to take it a little bit more deeper, as you inhale, bend your elbows to lift up to get that extra movement in the spine. Remember to keep your breathing in line with your movements. From here, coming back to the starting position, and as you exhale, turn to your right. Inhale, center, and exhale to the left, bringing a little bit more mobility to your lateral muscle chain. Now coming to your starting position, with your exhalation, kick back your left leg. Inhale, knee comes in closer to your chest, and exhale and extend. Do not push your body too much. See what is most comfortable for your body today. Try to keep your knees locked. With every extension, try to reach far back as much as you can. Now switching sides. With every inhalation, again curling in through your spine, chin comes in, and with extension, leg kicks back. You do not have to bring your thighs parallel to the chest. Just roll your knee in as much as you're comfortable. And kick back, trying to keep your knees locked. From here, we'll let the legs rest and replicate the movement with our arms. So as you exhale, extend your arm forward. Inhale back to the center. And exhale, lift your opposite arm. Try to extend your arms as far forward as you can. Now to add a little bit more challenge and coordination to the practice, we'll use both our arms and legs. With your next exhalation, lift your opposite arm and leg, stretching as far as you can. Inhale back to the center, and as you exhale, lifting your opposite arm and leg again. You want to hold the top position for at least a second or two. Breathing in back to the center and exhale, continuing on the opposite side. After you've completed few rounds, start to come down in child pose. Bring your hips to rest on top of your heels, arms extended, and your forehead resting on the floor. If you find it's hard to rest in this position, you can also use the block. Bring the block in front of you and rest your head on the block. Start on front of your mat, stand hip distance apart, relax the whole body and balance the body weight equally on both the feet. Cross the wrist in front of the body. Slowly raise the arms above the head, keeping the wrist crossed. Lower the arms straight down, back to the starting position. Throughout the movement, keep your breathing in line with the movement. With inhalation, feel a big stretch in your arms, shoulders, and expansion of the lungs. As you exhale, recross your hands in front of your body. From here, we'll transit into Tadasana or palm tree pose. Inhale, bringing your arms over your head. Interlock your fingers and turn the palm upward. And extend. As you extend, come on top of your toes. And exhale, bring your hands and feet back down. Stretch the whole body from top to bottom without losing balance or moving the feet. If you find it hard to balance today, feel free to take the support of the wall. Stand in front of the wall and repeating the same movement. Repeat the asana for 3 to 5 deep breaths while trying to maintain the top position for at least a few seconds. If you want to increase the pace of inhalation and exhalation depending on your practice, do so. Now for next pose, stand slightly wider than the hips, interlocking your fingers over your head. As you exhale, bend to the right side from the waist. Hold the position for a few seconds and then slowly come back to the center as you inhale. Exhale and repeat the movement on the left side. As you bend to the side, always remember to maintain good posture. Keep your shoulders and chest forward and chin away from your chest. Tadasana is a great practice to exercise the side muscles of the waist. It is also great for massaging and loosening your lateral muscle chain. Continuing, we'll move to TIRYAK KATI CHAKRASANA or swaying waist rotating pose. Here we'll come in the same starting position as TIRYAK TADASANA. Bend forward from the hips to form a right angle between the legs and trunk. Watch the back of the hands and keep the back straight. Slowly swing the arms and trunk to right as far as it is comfortable. Then come back to the center as you inhale and then slowly sway to the left side of the body, exhaling. Now, as you inhale, very gently return to the upright position and lower the arms. Now repeat the asana 3 to 5 times gently or add more intensity if you are an advanced practitioner. Remember, this asana should not be practiced by those with back problems, slipped disc or sciatica. But for Kati Chakrasana, this asana also strengthens the back muscles and improves balance and coordination. Now moving into TRIKONASANA, stand with your feet wider than your hip and arms lift up to the side. Turn your head and right foot out to the right side while keeping your chest, waist facing forward. As you inhale, push your body to the right. As you exhale, bend towards your right from your waist. If you feel comfortable, go as low as you can till your hands reach your toes. Inhaling, coming up, and on exhalation, right foot comes in and left foot points out. Repeating the same movement, inhale to push your body to the left and exhale to go down. Keep the palm facing out and looking at your thumb. If you're unable to maintain balance, you could also use a block. The block works as a great support to hold the posture for a longer period of time. Try to do the entire sequence 3 to 5 times, and with every round, try to hold the pose a little bit longer or try to go a little bit more deeper. TRIKONASANA improves digestion and also strengthens the pelvic area and tones the reproductive organs. The regular practice also helps in reducing waistline fat, as it affects the muscles on the side of the trunk, the waist, and back of the legs. It also stimulates the nervous system and elevates nervous depression. Now, starting with VIRABHADRASANA 2 or Warrior Pose 2, we will come in the same stance as TRIKONASANA. Bend your right knee and push it out to the right side of the body. Try to hold that position while keeping your shoulders in line and looking to your right. Try to hold the pose here for a few more deep breaths, and when you're ready, inhale, come back to the center of the body, and with your next exhalation, turn to your left, repeating the entire movement to your left. Keep your arms parallel to the floor, chin and chest up. For advanced practitioners, they can hold the bottom position for as long as they can. Along with being a great hip opener, VIRABHADRASANA too also helps in opening through the chest and strengthens the entire body. It helps in toning and strengthening the shoulders, the arms, abdominal muscles, hips, and thighs. It also provides stability and calmness during the pose. Now, let's move into lying and sitting postures. Lie flat on the back with your feet together, arms raised over your head. As you inhale, come up to the sitting position, and as you exhale, bend forward, keeping your knees locked and toes active. Inhale, come back to the center, and exhale, go back down to the floor. You can modify the asana by bending your knees as you lift up. Inhale, come up with your arms extended. But as you exhale, extend your legs and bend forward. Remember, the aim here is not to touch your toes. Go far forward as much as you can with comfort. Bend your knees to go back down to starting position. You can also modify the asana by pressing your hands into the floor to give you more support to come up. For beginners, you could also choose to stay in dynamic Paschimottanasana, where you exhale to bend forward, inhale, come up, and then exhale to bend forward. This is a dynamic practice which helps in speeding up circulation and metabolic processes. It also makes the entire body more flexible, stimulating physical and pranic energy. Now moving into more dynamic, churning the mill pose. This asana is excellent for toning the nerves and organs of pelvis and abdomen. It is very useful for regulating the monthly cycle and can be performed during first 3 months of pregnancy. It is also an excellent exercise for postnatal recovery. To begin, sit with the legs stretched widely separated. Keeping the arms straight, bend forward as far as possible without straining. Imagine the action of churning a mill. Swivel to the right so that the hands pass above the right toes and as far as possible without straining. Remember to move the body from the waist. On the forward swing, bring the arms and hands to the left side over the left toes and then back to the center position. Practice 5 to 7 rounds clockwise and then the same number anti-clockwise. From here, we'll move into dynamic spinal twist. Come in the same stance as CHAKRASANA. Stretch the arms sideways at shoulder level. Twist to the left and bring the right hand down to the left big toe. Then twist in the opposite direction and bring the left hand down towards the right big toe. Remember, throughout the practice, turn the head to the hand that is stretched back. To get maximum flexion of the spine, exhale when twisting and inhale when returning to the center. This asana helps in removing stiffness of the back and increases flexibility of the spine. Now moving into Nokha Sanchalan Asana, sit with the legs straight in front of the body. Imagine the action of rowing a boat. Clench the hands, palm facing down. Breathe out and bend forward, stretching your arms and bending from the waist as far as possible. Breathing in, lean back as far as possible, drawing the hands back towards the shoulder. The hand should make a complete circular movement in every round, moving up the sides of the legs and trunk. The benefits include release of energy blockages in pelvis and abdomen. It is useful for gynecological disorders and postnatal recovery. Now, to begin with the last asana, Padasarchalanasana, lie flat on the mat. Rise the right leg and bend the knee to bring the thigh close to the chest. Straighten the leg completely and lower in forward movement. Exhale while bending the knee and bringing the thighs to the chest. Inhale as you straighten the leg. Repeat the cycle 3 to 5 times on the same side and then switch to the opposite side. For advanced practitioners, they can use both the legs at the same time. Remember to keep the head flat on the floor throughout the practice. If you experience cramping in the abdominal muscles, inhale deeply, gently pushing out the abdomen, and then relax the whole body with exhalation. Let us now move into relaxation poses. Begin with keeping your knees bent. Bring your knee in closer to your chest. Imagine you're trying to connect your knee to your shoulder, so the movement is out and to the side. Exhale, hold the knee in closer to your chest for as long as you like, and moving to the other side. Now, bring your feet together to move into spinal twist. Keeping your knees bent, twist from one side to the other while you look in the opposite direction of the knees. You can hold the posture for a few deep breaths. This is a great asana to release any tension in the lower back and also helps in detoxifying your internal organs. Now we'll slowly move into Shavasana. Bring yourself a little blanket if you like. Bring your hands to the side, palm facing up, and gently close your eyes. Soften your jaw, relax your cheeks, your chin. No wrinkles on your forehead. Take a moment here just to concentrate on your breathing and let today's practice, mantras and asanas sink in. Starting from top of your head, with every exhalation, sink more into the mat. Feel lighter and lighter with every exhalation. Let go of any mental, physical, or psychological stress. Let go of any thoughts or emotions that do not serve your highest purpose. Start scanning from the top of your forehead all the way down to your toes and simply sink into the mat. With every exhalation, relax into your body.